All right, I hopped back on because actually I had people in my chat for the first time ever, so I'm back on. Hopefully I could get people chatting. I wish I would have seen that earlier. I would have chatted with you. But so we're back again. We're streaming again. I had some people comment, and maybe I could see. Maybe I'll have my phone open on the live chat to see people commenting. But it did come down momentarily there. And I think it's now finally making its way down. It kind of made its first dip down. And I'm hoping it's going to make a long fall all the way down, make new lows, and maybe I'll get somewhere. So right now I'm in 2000th place. The leader, what? Yip Zhang, $56,000. How is this possible? What the fuck is... Oh no, that's not 50 profit. That's 6,000 profit. Okay. We're going to go to the leaderboard. The leaderboard, Yip Zhang, up 6,000. Okay. So, that one dude, basically is not on top anymore. So now we're at around 6,000. I'm looking to make a move down. I don't know what people are trading, but is NQ moving more? I still got my buy stop, but I want to put my... I want to see it crash out, basically. I want to see it go all the way down. I want to see it go all the way down here. So 6,900, that would be... $70 points, maybe 3,500. That would get me closer to where I need to be. So to answer the person's question in the chat, I was doing the ICC. I've been doing the break and retest, but I kind of think something is appealing about the ICC strategy. And so I was doing well with it in the last few days on the paper account. And then so I decided to do this this Tradeify Grand Cup, since it's pretty much free to enter. And so here we are. So I was pretty successful. I don't normally trade the night session because I know it's slow moving, but I wish I knew more about it. I've only traded ES, so I wish I knew more about which market would be better at night. But we've gone back up. We had a nice little dive there, and hopefully we don't make new highs again. Hopefully we take another dip down. We moved up pretty quick. Hopefully we can move down pretty quick tonight. And Honey Bunny doesn't get off work till a few more hours, so I might just sit in front of the computer here or look at my phone or something. But I wish I had set my, when I entered this trade, I wish I would have set my take profit and stop loss. Because now you can't add it apparently afterwards, unless there's a trick you got to do. Alright, if it breaks this high, then that's done for me. It's going to make a reversal at some point. I just don't know when. So, but I've only been trading for a few months now, so I have learned some concepts. I had some good trade days. I had, you know, a few 3K trade days on a 50K paper account. I've lost 3K sometime, but I'm still like playing around, seeing, you know, I'm breaking stuff still. So seeing where I should try and where I shouldn't try. I think eventually I'll learn where not to make mistakes and where my successes are. So, but I did like the ICC stuff. It seems very simple. It's very just straight market structure. And if I focus on that for enough time, I think that will give me a good foundation. And then I can implement some other strategies that I've been learning, like the break and retest strategy with RP Profits. I'm in his Discord, and that's a very simple strategy if you just want to be profitable. I don't think that's a strategy for, basically, I don't think that's a strategy for winning contests or anything like that, but it is a consistent strategy to make money, and I think this contest will favor those that are consistent as well. I mean, obviously you could full port something and, you know, get on the top of the leaderboard like we already saw, but then people are also coming off. So now 6,300 is the top profit leader right now. We have, yeah, I mean, he was at 8K, that one guy. And where is he now? Mariano Munoz, he's down to 4,800. So he obviously took a big risk. And I'm wondering if, let me get these people lows here. I'm wondering if I don't know what I'm going to say. Hello there, welcome to the stream. Sorry I missed the chat earlier, but I restarted the stream because I saw some people chatting and I didn't see that. I'm not used to streaming. But anyways, are you into the Tradeify Grand Cup at this point? Are you? Tell me what you think. I am currently, let's see where I am. I am currently on the leaderboard at, no, not the leaderboard. Dashboard. I'm currently at 2,000th place out of like 15,000. So just not figuring out how to trade until later has saved me. So I am down actually at the moment, but I'm hoping that maybe a little liquidity sweep there and almost touch the top. I'm hoping this trade's going to turn around on me, and it looks like it's starting to. I just want to see some more lower lows and stuff, but I'm kind of using the ICC strategy, which is when we started this session in the evening here, I was expecting it to go down, to continue going down. I thought this is going to be a pullback and it's going to continue down. And the reason why I thought that is because we made a new low here. So that's kind of incidence. When I was paper trading the other day, I rode this up, and then we got to this equal high. It rejected. So that made me think, okay, it rejected off of here, did not make a new high. I was in the trade and it came down to here, and I thought when we would have opened back this week, we would have continued down and made a new low. Instead, we went up, and I thought, okay, I think I got in the trade somewhere around here, one of these two, and I thought it was gonna kind of like be a pullback, and then it was going to continue down here. It has not been moving that fast to get me out of this trade at this point in time. But if I'm using ICC again, what I would expect to see, if it doesn't just completely go down and make a new low, which I'm still planning on it, which I'm in good position to have a nice run if it does do that. I think at some point it's most likely going to cross this high, and then I need to watch in order to decide if it's going to correct and come back and then make that move, or if it's going to correct and then continue upwards or something like that. So right now, you know, obviously it's a low volume market, and I'm waiting. I saw it starting to round off the tops here. It's either going to reject or continue up. So I got my stop. This is a nice little push down. I like to see this. I want to see new lows though. We kind of had like a little mini liquidity sweep there. So we're getting close to our... Now the question is, do I wait? Do I get out of this trade at 87, try to ride it up a few more times, ride it down a few more times? Or am I waiting for it to just take a nosedive? So I feel like it's slow moving, but we're kind of making our way back down now, hopefully. We're starting to turn the bend, and I just want to wait and see. So that's where we're at. Even though I could be riding this up, I guess it's only 50 bucks, 50 bucks. So I don't know that it's worth getting in and out at this point in time. All those little micro trades. So I'm hoping we're gonna make a new low here. And if I look here, we've broken through this trend line that we had made originally. And so now we're kind of sideways a little bit, but we're starting to see something happen here. We could do like a micro range here for a little bit. And if that's the case, then, you know, maybe I could do some like little ping pong trades here. But I want to say it's going to come down. If it takes my stop order there, then I'm going to see when it will come down again, if it will come down. But this is, as you see, I mean, this is pretty much, the trend is changing now. So that's, we did not so far make a new high. So we didn't really make a new high with this one. We kind of did, I guess. We broke it, but we didn't close really over those highs. So I'm looking to see a big move down now. I think I'm in a good position if it does do that. I wish, I mean, I could have maybe been 150 bucks on the other side of it, a little more deeper, but it's been so slow at the top of here that I don't know what else I could have done other than closed out and try to get a lot of like mini a little bit. It's just, I mean, what are we gonna do? There's not much going on here. Meanwhile, these jokers here are, let's see where we're at now. 7,000, Money, MF, Mengel, Yip Zhang. I mean, these guys are insane. I don't, what market are they trading to where they have 7,000 in profit already? Because it's only, on ES, it's only 21 points, and you can only maximum trade, until you get over, you can only maximum trade 10 contracts, which that would only be around $1,000. So I don't even know how they got over the 5K, if they did, to get to you know, using the bigger contracts. Once you got over that 5K, then you could trade the bigger contracts. So a lot of people like started out with 3K. I just don't know what they're trading at this point to get them so high so quick, because this ES market is not really moving. Same, I mean, this goes for in Q too, I guess. I wish I knew a little bit more about this side of it, but I'm gonna play my game. I guess it means it's less riskier, just slow moving. I mean, there's a lot of people that are full porting, and you know, the head guy was like at 8K, and then now he's down at like 5K now. So there's still hope here, maybe. I've been doing good with the trading in the last few days. So I had a few $3,000 days recently. So I'm hoping to see if I could continue that. Oh, however, you can lose it as quick as you gain. But when I'm trading, I'll trade like in the morning, and then I got to start work, even though, you know, I could work and still trade. It's like you got to be on top of it every minute, really, to know when the trends are changing and when to get in, when to get out. That's why I like the ICC trades by size strategy, because it's overnight. It's like intraday trading, but it's just simple strategy. It's not all these gadgets and, you know, the indicators and the, you know, it's very simple market structure strategy. I think that's a good place to really hone my skill, and then let the things run. Set your stop loss, set and forget. You know, I've been watching the set and forget Alex FX trades, and I like that too, where, I mean, he's up in the middle of the night. I don't really like that part of it. So I want to just set and forget pretty much on these longer, bigger trades, because the higher the time frame, it kind of simplifies. As you see, it's like it's a bigger arc here. So I could see looking at the 4 hour, see, we got this gap here. We got an unfinished 4 hour fair value gap here. So as you can see, I marked out these 4 hour fair value gaps, and we got a lot of liquidity down there. So that's what makes me think that we did all-time highs, but that's what makes me think that it's going to move down a little bit first, because we just got all this liquidity down there. Let me know in the chat if this is making sense, or if I'm don't know what I'm talking about or whatever. Who's in the chat there? All right, let's see if I can get the bottom of this. I'm waiting for it to break this. So this is kind of also my, this is kind of like, now we're in like this range here. Had it got down to my profit, that means, you know, I would have taken a little bit of a loss there, 50 bucks, but I could have potentially played the this little range that's happening, and it wouldn't have been much though. It's like 50 bucks up, 50 bucks down, 50 bucks. It's like, what would have been 150 bucks. So I'm waiting for that big move, basically, and I feel like this is where the market is going to start to change on me here. I've only been trading for a few months now, but My trading style has changed so much over the course of my practicing. When I first started, I had some success early on. I got a funded prop account, passed my evals and stuff, but as quick as I got it, I lost it. And I think that's partly because I wasn't looking at the large time frame and letting that show me what the market wants to do. That's why I like the trades by SI as like a foundational starting point. That way you could start your daily bias and your analysis on a larger time frame, and then zoom in for your entries, and then it helps you, I think, be a little more patient on knowing where to go, like I'm doing now. I mean, I think before I might have like, ooh, should I get out, should I whatever, but I stayed in it, and I'm almost at my break even at this point, and I'm gonna wait for a big push down, and that's the move I'm looking for. And I might just stay in all morning. I want to see it go all the way down. I want to see it maybe even go down here. I want to see it go down, but it's like we are in a slight bit of a downtrend, as you could see, but it's also a little bit of a correction for what has been happening previously. Now, we had some good news with the markets too, so maybe it doesn't come all the way down, but we got some nice 4-hour fair value gaps there. We had a nice pattern up for a long while. They were making all-time highs like all the time. So when it drops, you know, you look at like what is history? How's history repeated? We had some huge drops way back when. 580, 5. So that's about 5,200 up to about 400 drop there. 863 up to 583, about 300 points. So, I mean, if I caught a ride down 300, and I'm trading 300 points at $50, basically for 10, that'd be 15,000 right there. So, and that could happen whenever. Okay, now I'm getting back to break even after all that slog. Now I'm breaking through. This is what I want to see. I'm breaking through that trend there. This is what I want to see. Give me some profit for the day. After I messed up the initial trade when I didn't realize I was using Tradeify. I didn't know how to use Tradeify really that well because I'm used to using TradingView. But I basically lost $100 right off the bat because I set a limit order instead of a stop order, because it's different when you work through Tradeify on TradingView. Okay. I want to see it close. Don't jump back up. I want to see it close. Okay, there we go. Now, okay, we're getting into profit. It was patient, and now we're getting to profit. It could, you know, I guess I need to look. This is not where I would do my trend line. This is incorrect. The trend line would be here, here. We want to see a dramatic fall. We want to see a dramatic fall here. Let's see our leaderboard. Leaders are at 7,500. crazy. Ashton Ferguson, Money MF Mangle. Young Man Trades. Okay. Now we're seeing some profit. Come on. Below the EMA. Okay, now we're moving. Now we're moving. Okay, now we're moving. Love to get into profit before the day's over. Okay. What are these guys trading to have 7K in profit already? It's insane. Come on, baby. I might switch it now. I think I might jump up a little bit. That's a pretty steep drop unless it just completely tanks. Which it's slow moving, so I don't expect it to really. You could potentially go all the way up there and get that. Do I risk it? Might make a big move up again. It might make a big move up again. Let's move it on down. See, volume is still pretty low, so that's what's concerning. I want to see a big drop in volume. It's fighting. All right. No one in the chat. It's too bad. I had someone in the chat, a couple people in the chat earlier, which is kind of cool. This is like something people are interested in, I think, following along. All right. All right. Now we're doing something. Made a fair value gap. I like to see that. Just a 1 minute. Those don't mean too much. Okay, now we're in profit. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm getting out of the hole. I'm getting out of the hole. Kind of feels like it wants to reverse a little bit on me. I want to pull back a little bit. We could chop around here a little bit. We get to this low here. We passed it. Patience. Okay. Now, if it does pass this, if it doesn't continue down, I think it might go up a little bit. We get a little bit of a healthy pullback here. Okay, there goes our profit. Now, do we want to reverse this position? We'll reverse it. I'm reversing. Rejected. Can't do that? Okay. I mean, this is doing what I want it to do, so I really should just let it cook. But how do you get these aggressive Okay, so I want to inverse this fair value gap here. It's only a 1 minute fair value gap, but I think that would go a long way to giving me a little more confidence. But we're not. Okay, that's a nice little pullback, I think. We need a down candle, but if we have another up candle, then that's not a good sign. So I think I might try to ride it up a little bit after take a little bit of a profit, maybe. It could kind of range around here for a little bit. That's what I don't want to see. I want it to move quickly. There you go. Little gap down. I like that. I like that. Nobody in the chat. Okay. Let's see what the leaderboard's doing now. Still under the EMA here. $10,000. 10,000? Really? All right, we're making new moves down. I like this. Is anybody else in the Tradeify Grand Cup? I got 3 people in the chat now. Say hello. I can't believe these other people. I've never been in a tournament, but I can't believe these other people are in profit already. I'm in profit. 10K in profit, these people are. QQDD's at 2,000. That's really what I should have waited for, is the turning around of the market, but I wanted to get in, so that was a mistake. Let's see here, what the other. So I don't really got a big range going either, so I don't know that there's really any purpose in. There's a level to keep track of. 15-minute February, yeah. So we want to still see this. Going to be below this VMA here. It's going to dip at some point. It's going to go up again at some point. Let me see these equal lows. Busted. Busted. Okay, where's this leaderboard? Let's see how it's going. I'm currently getting out of the hole. 60, so he's up 10,000. Oh, look at that. A lot of buying there. It went right back down. Took out that fair value gap there, so we could expect it to continue lower. Like that. But equal, still equal lows here. You got an indecision. So you're gonna go. Going down. Why would I get out of this? At this point, we're still under the EMA here. So it's kind of looking like it's wanting to turn around though with all these up wicks. Come on, what are you doing? Keep moving. Keep it moving. I think I'm in profit now. $2,355 liters at 10,000. We're still moving down. I like this. All right, so we're in the Tradeify Grand Cup, my first tournament here. And we're in profit finally, almost. You see this wants to turn around on me. We are going above the VMA at this point. We want to go back down. I don't like that. I don't like that. Hopefully it's just going to wick up. Like that. again, I think my strategy is kind of like the ICC strategy at this point, since it's made the big move up and it kind of rejected. This could be a pullback, but it didn't break that high. So I don't think I'm thinking it's going to go all the way down, make a new lower low overnight. And so I think I'd probably just let it go run overnight. Maybe I will adjust my stop loss appropriately. The 15-minute were well below. Well above on 15-minute. We are in profit. I like that. We keep edging our way down here. Is this going to make a pullback here soon? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think it is. I don't want to see basically 3 upwards candles in a row, you know. Let me see what it's 5 minutes. I want to try to maximize. If it goes above my trend line and my VMA, I want to maybe work the range a little bit. I got to be aggressive here. Okay, it did go above. Just could be temporarily. See if it'll wick back down. See where this candle closes. If so, I might get out of it. It's a healthy pullback. There's really nothing for it up there. I mean, you got what? Some 5-minute fair value gaps. 1 15-minute fair value gap. I mean, there we go. Keep moving. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. I'm going to get back below that VMA there. I'm going to make new lows. I'm in profit. There we go. Gapping down. I like that. Healthy pullback. Well, it's going to reject it. We want it to reject. They tagged it. Now it's going to move back down. All right, we're at just about break even at this point. But the move is going the way I was hoping it would. We just had a nice little push down, but then it's pulling back up. Now, it's making, new lows. It is kind of starting to break out of this little trend line, but there's not a lot of, this is more probably a reasonable trend line. We're kind of going sideways a little bit at the moment, but we keep pushing down, so that's what I want to see. The trade is now in profit. I basically lost $100 because I messed up my trade. I used the limit order and basically bought at a lower price than I should have. So a little bit of a learning curve initially, but the trade is now moving how I was hoping it would. Actually, this is probably the ideal place if I was waiting to see this go down again. This is kind of the ideal place because I broke these lows here, had a pullback, took to the trade there, and then now we're continuing to move down. So I don't understand though how all these other traders in this tournament are at 10,000 already. I just don't know how that's possible because the points, at least trading ES, the points aren't moving that fast. So maybe if I asked ChatGPT, it'd give me a good answer. But let's see, I got a text from somebody. All right. Phone while it's cooking. Okay, we're starting to pop back up. Maybe this is the start of a little bit of a turnaround, but I still feel like it wants to go down. There's so much more room to go down. So I don't think I'm gonna get out of this trade. It's still moving its way down. So just very slow moving. Me and ChatGPT. Hey ChatGPT, I'm in the Tradeify Grand Cup here, and the contest just opened when the market opened. I'm trading ES. The market only moved 21 points or so in a span on ES, and you can only trade 10 micros or 2 minis at a time at this point. And there are people on the leaderboard that are already 10,000 in profit. What markets could they be trading to earn that much in a trade so far?
Yeah, that's definitely interesting. With the ES only moving about 21 points, that's not huge in terms of profit potential for big gains, especially with limited micro or mini contracts. People who are on the leaderboard and making that kind of profit might be trading more volatile instruments. For example, they could be using more volatile futures like crude oil, CL, natural gas, NG, or even the NASDAQ NQ, which can have bigger price swings. Another possibility is that they're using high leverage or even trading options on these instruments, which can amplify returns. So it's definitely worth looking at more volatile markets or using more aggressive strategies to get
in this Tradeify tournament, the Tradeify Grand Cup, can you trade options?
In the Tradeify Grand Cup, it's typically focused on futures contracts rather than options. The contests usually limit participants to trading futures like ES, NQ, CL and others, and they usually impose contract size limits and leverage rules. Options trading is generally more complex and might not be part of these particular competitions, but it's always a good idea to double check the specific rules of the contest you're in, since they can vary a bit. If you want, I can look up the exact rules for this cup for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Got it. So in the Tradeify Grand Cup, you're mainly trading CME futures like ES, NQ and CL. The contest begins with a simulated balance, and as you grow your balance, you can scale up your position sizes. And in the live finals, you get to keep 80% of your profits. If you want any more details, just let me know.
Okay. So just trading futures. So what market at this point in time today would be so volatile that you could make 10K in a matter, of a few hours here?
Yeah, absolutely. Markets like crude oil, CL, and natural gas NG can be super volatile, especially if there are news events, inventory reports, or geopolitical tensions.
What's the crude oil market for futures? What's it called? What's the title of the instrument?
The crude oil futures are generally referred to as CL, and that stands for the West Texas Intermediate, WTI crude oil futures. They're traded on the NYMEX, and they're one of the most popular and liquid energy futures contracts. So if you're looking at high volatility and big moves, CL is definitely one of the go-to markets.
So right now I'm on ES. It is up 0.26%, but I guess crude oil might have been the one. Well, it started high, then it's worked its way down.
Definitely have those bigger swings depending on the time of day and any news events. Sometimes even small shifts in inventory reports or geopolitical tensions can cause pretty dramatic price movements. So it's always good to keep an eye on those different markets and see where the best opportunities are. Hopefully you find some good setups in the next few hours.
So Bitcoin is currently, let's see, when the market opened, which I'm not sure, we're looking at this chart when that would have opened, but right now in the last 2 hours, or let's say 15 October 25th, that's Friday, we're on Sunday. So Bitcoin opened at 110, went up to 111,000. So what would that be? $1,000 with a contract of Bitcoin futures.
Yeah, so if you're looking at Bitcoin futures and you have a contract that represents 1 Bitcoin, then $1,000 move in the price would mean $1,000 gain or loss per contract. So if Bitcoin moved from 110,000 to 111,000, that's $1,000 increase, and you'd see $1,000 profit on that single contract. It definitely can add up quickly if you have multiple contracts, or if the price moves even more significantly. It's definitely an exciting market.
Okay, so if I had basically, how many contracts would I be able to trade in the Bitcoin futures with the Tradeify Grand Cup?
Great question. The number of Bitcoin futures contracts you can trade in the Tradeify Grand Cup usually depends on the contest rules and the initial margin requirements. Typically, you
can you check that for me?
Of course. So in the Tradeify Grand Cup, the number of Bitcoin futures contracts you can trade will depend on the margin requirements and the specific rules of the contest. Generally, you'll have a simulated balance and a limit on the maximum number of contracts you can hold at once, often to manage risk. For Bitcoin futures, because of their higher margin requirements, you might be limited to just one or a few contracts at a time, but it can definitely vary from contest to contest. If you want, I can look up the exact details for this year's rules.
Yeah, find me the best market to trade that would basically catch me up here. I'm falling behind in this leaderboard, and I'm now 2,380, 2,390. The top guy is 60K or 10K above. He's 10K up. So I don't know the Bitcoin market, futures market that well, though. That's what makes me a little nervous.
Got it. So you've got a range of markets to choose from. If you're looking to catch up quickly, energy futures like crude oil and natural gas can be quite volatile and offer larger price swings. On the other hand, equity futures like ES and NQ are also popular and pretty liquid. If Bitcoin futures make you a bit nervous, you can definitely stick with those more familiar markets. That way you can still find opportunities to boost your position on the leaderboard. Let me know if you want more details on any specific market.
Okay, well, thank you. Talking to ChatGPT. Okay, so broke my trend here. I should have been paying attention to it. Shit. Well, son of a gun. Now this is flipped on its head thanks to me listening to ChatGPT. Okay. But that's a big, I think it can move back down. It's moving up. We made, that's normal though. We have now made a lower. Okay. I think that's just gonna pull right down. We're gonna set and forget this, right? We're gonna set and forget. Okay, we're well away from there. Playing it safe would be to do my limit order down here. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop streaming because I'm getting tired, but it was good.